Oh, good morning on this wonderful Tuesday. It is 9:30. It's a little late to be filming, but actually I've had to do a lot of swapping around. Normally I do that sometimes in the evenings, but our days have been a little full, and I'm trying to work on that. I don't really like how full our days have been, because when our days are full, transition time gets cut, which means franticness and anxiety and things like that we're more susceptible to them. And by we, I mean me. Our house is pretty messy right now. And like, I know it's always kind of like having things falling from the ceiling and no floor, but it's more messy than I like it. And I mean this table, specifically right here, this table. It's got a lot of stuff on it. It's not organized and it kind of stresses me out. Here's the deal. Spent time in the prayer room this morning, then talked to my brother on the phone for a while, and now I was running around looking for a crimper. I found one. This bad boy. They're not cheap. Turns out this piece of metal is a very expensive piece of metal. Like 80 bucks, which is like 4 cups of coffee. So we're gonna get started. I'm going to, I think, finish all of the plumbing that's under the floor, and then we'll put the floor down. Or be able to put the floor down. We'll see. There's some areas where I'm like, we need to be able to see if this works before we officially glue and screw down. Hi, I'm Nicholas.
And I'm Danielle.
And we're married.
And young.
And we have no idea what we're doing.
But we're doing it.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna kick my feet up, then stare at the fan. Turn the TV on, throw my hand in my pants. Nobody's gonna tell me I can't. Nah, I'll be lounging on the couch, just chilling in my Snuggie. Click to MTV so they can teach me how to Dougie. 'Cause in my castle, I'm the freaking man. Oh.
Okay. We are gonna go tighten that flange, which means we gotta go into here. And I'm taking you guys with me because I don't feel like going alone. Oh, I don't really know how to get in here. Oh, okay. Lord, give me strength. Oh, man. Oh, Lord, give me strength. Whose idea was this insulation? All right, let's see. There's a place I can, right there. Okay. I'm dancing on the moon. I'm dancing on the moon, forever on the moon. Oh, I don't have my flashlight. A flashlight would be pretty handy down here, wouldn't it? Ow. Hey, welcome back, guys. Okay. This is why we got these slats, so we could pull them down easy. Wow. That actually went awesome. Okay, you see this? I pulled down the insulation, so now I can get up in there. Okay, I think we're set. So now, all that has to happen is I put that insulation back up in there. I put this slat right here and tug it back into place. And we're golden. Okay. Let's get me out of here. We did it, everybody. Hey, none of that. None of that. It's not the time. Ah. Hello. Okay. Let's get up. Sorry, Dad, but I did not film me putting this thing down. Dealing with insulation is not fun on your lungs. Okay, so I put in some insulation, and I'm gonna put this down. It will not be glued down today. These pieces back here will be glued. I won't do anything here. And then up to this joist, and then we'll go all the way over till where the sink will need to be. The sink and the dishwasher. I don't want to glue those down because if we need to fix something when we turn on the water, then I have to crawl under there. And I don't want to do that. Alrighty. So I've got these old pieces of wood, and they're hefty. They're super hefty. So, and they're wider than the space between the wall and the boards. So I'm gonna try and use those, but I gotta hammer out some nails and things like that. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna prep those for a little bit.
Yes, I said it. I said it. I said it 'cause I can. Today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed. Don't feel like picking up my phone, so leave a message at the tone. 'Cause today I swear I'm not doing anything. Nothing at all. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Nothing at all. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Tomorrow I'll wake up, do some P90X, meet a really nice girl, have some really nice, and she's gonna scream out, "This is great."
Oh my god, this is great.
Yeah, I might mess.
This right here is where Barbara gets in and out every day. Our good friend, our roommate, the possum, she sleeps under here, then comes under here and out there, and the hole's bigger than it looks underneath this wood. It's pretty big area. I'm gonna cover it. So we're not gonna get cold as much at night, but I'm not gonna cover the hole on the outside yet. I wanna live trap Barbara, because I really don't wanna just like trap her in here and then she wreaks havoc on our house because she's mad because we destroyed her exit, and that was part of her rent. She agreed to that exit. So we're gonna have to first give her not extradite. What's that word? First, not expel, eviction. We got to give her an eviction. All right, so I used a bunch of spray foam and filled in these spots right here. So, and then got in under here because there's that hole there. And though we will fill it in with bricks and cement at some point, we really need to make sure that there's no draft that's going to blow in on these pipes, because that would ruin all of the work I did for insulation and burst a pipe, and then we have to pay someone to come in and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, for now, it is lunchtime. And while I'm at lunch, I'm going to try and get this mangy mane cut today because I have an audition for a commercial that I'm supposed to submit today or tomorrow. And I will be working on that, and I need to look a little fresher than I do. Listening to Avatar: Last Airbender while I'm getting back to work. Okay. Got my hair cut, got some lunch, took a tiny nap. My goal is to cover this and get the plumbing pipes to stick up today, and then clean up. So if I want to clean up well, I basically got like a little over an hour to get everything ready to go, and then we'll clean.
So beautiful.
4 o'clock. Time for a good 45 to an hour of cleanup. All the tools need to go back where they were. I didn't do that 2 weekends ago, and I felt it. I was like walking around tools. Ugh, it was terrible. Don't clean up after yourselves. I'm saying that to me, but also you.
'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates, but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day.
You guys see all that rain? It's not coming down as hard as it was. I went outside to go get you guys. You guys were left in the car and my computer and some other stuff that I need, but don't say I never did nothing for you. Good morning. It's Friday. About 8 a.m. It's raining hard. It's supposed to rain like 3 or 4 inches, which is awesome. Iowa needs it so bad. But it is cramping my vibe a little bit. Well, I was gonna unload all of the trash that is the drywall in this bathroom, and I don't think I will be doing that anymore. I am going to take all the drywall down, put it in a nice neat pile somewhere right behind me. Then I'm gonna start building the walls, the 2 walls that go around the bathroom. So today will probably be similar to the plumbing, a lot of like sitting in a chair and figuring out what the heck I'm doing. But you know, so I am thinking about taking a big 3-hour break in the middle of the day and going to the coffee shop here in town and editing some stuff. Yeah, editing some stuff and spending time with the Lord there. I really like doing it in the coffee shop. I don't know why. I just put my headphones in and the nice ambience of people in the room. And all right, so this is our final product of ripping all the stuff off the walls. I'm wondering if I don't want to get plastic up today, but I don't think so. Okay, so here's the deal. It's you guys' job to keep me accountable to make sure that I do a B-roll over this talking, so I'm not just a talking head. But I don't know if you noticed, the drywall is like jigsawed in here. The most wild thing I've ever seen. Crazy. So I don't know if the guy was just running out of drywall when he did it, and the seams just weren't well sealed and there wasn't plastic behind it. It's just not a good situation. And then the window had screws holding in the trim. Screws. Not nails, nothing like that. Just straight up screws, which is wild to me, but I guess neither here nor there. But I think I'm going to sit in a chair and I'm going to try and figure out how to frame up this wall, because I don't think if I can avoid it, I won't take down the ceiling. I really hate putting up ceiling drywall. And with like how jagged everything is, I'd rather just let it sit. But I might want to try and raise the roof just a little bit. I'm not totally sure yet. This is a wall with no weight and no door. This is a wall with a door and some weight. And we are gonna get them framed. I'm gonna clean up in here and then we will start framing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I need 20 something boards. But first, I'm gonna start with this wall, the simpler one that's not supposed to bear any weight. But those are the longer boards, slightly by like an inch. I'm getting them out of the garage and it's wet and chilly out there. But yeah, reusing old wood that we took out of the bathroom and some that we took down from my uncle's barn and having a good old time. I got in all the wood I'm gonna get in for right now. Whew, it's cold outside. And I'm gonna spend the next hour or so fixing these boards, getting screws and nails out of them so that we can use them. It's either that or go to the store, pay a couple $100 and bring it all in the rain. And I already did the rain part, so.
Give me your attention, baby. I gotta tell you a little something about yourself. You're wonderful, flawless, ooh, you a sexy lady. But you walk around here like you wanna be someone else. Ooh, wow. I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine. Fine, so fine. Ooh, wow. Okay.
All right, so these and these, so there's two right here. They are the plate for the bottom and the top. These are all the studs that'll go straight through. It's a lot easier when you don't have a doorway and there's no weight on there. But I had to cut them all without skill saw, which is how we used to cut everything. In our first house, that's how we cut everything. And then Scott let us borrow his chop saw. But it's raining outside and chop saw takes up tons of space, and space is not a commodity that we have right now. So what we're doing instead is this. Just building it where we can, cutting it with that skill saw, and it's going pretty well. I'm excited to put up this wall, and then I'm gonna go to lunch.
Girl, I'm gonna show you when you're mine, oh mine, mine, oh mine. Treasure, that is what you are. You're my golden star. You know you can make my wish come true. If you let me treasure you. If you let me treasure you. Pretty girl, you should be smiling. A girl like you should never look so blue. You're everything.
It is built. There she blows. Now I'm gonna see about trying to get her up and in. We'll see.
I see in my dreams. I wouldn't say that to you if it wasn't true. Ooh, wow. I know that you don't know it, but you're fine, so fine.
So here's the deal. We got this wall up, which is real exciting. Everyone said amen. Here is the deal. It's wobbly. Yeah, you see this? It's wobbly. I don't know if it'll be less wobbly when we put this over here. I can screw it up here, but I can't screw it to anything over here, and we need to fix that. I need to figure something out. I wonder, actually, it'll be different when I put this closet in. I think that's what we're gonna do. When this closet comes in and is banking on this wall, it'll help keep it from shaking. All right, I guess I just solved my own problem. Thanks for hanging out with that. I'm going to lunch. Haven't eaten anything all day, very hungry. And I think I'm gonna hang out and do some editing. Then I'm gonna come back here, I'm gonna crank. I'm gonna get this other wall done. Or I really want to, at least. Spent almost 2 hours editing and eating lunch and hanging out at the coffee shop. I am starting to put up this wall, getting some of the pieces cut here. It was chilly. So when I stopped moving for lunch and stuff like that, it started getting cold. It's like 40 degrees right now, and the rain's dropping the temperature more and more and more. So put on the space heater. But now that we have a floor with some insulation, it does a lot more. It used to not do a thing unless it was in our room and the door was shut and we had everything blockaded off. But now it actually affects the house, which is pretty nice. We did it. We framed this sucker. Look at that bad boy. It took me a couple hours. Let's see, I've been doing this since like 2 and it's like 4:20. So, but this one has a lot more wood than the other one. And I think this one will be heavier. So I need to try and lift it. You guys can get a laugh out of me doing that. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a wall. Is it straight? I don't know. Is it up and down? Yes. Is it plumb? Who cares? It is a wall, and it will be used for wall things. It's It's 4:50. I'm gonna clean up for a while, and then we're done for the day. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
I'm going to the laundromat to get some clean clothes because we've been kind of living grubby, but like a professional grubby. Like we're still good employees.
I don't need to not be grubby to be a good employee. We do laundry every other week at the old laundromat. We actually offered to buy that laundromat earlier this past summer.
No. We actually offered to buy that laundromat this past summer, but they wouldn't give it to us.
Here's what's going on. We went to Menards and got a tub and a wall set, which is pretty exciting for this bathroom. We kind of need it so that we can build this wall so that we have, I mean, we would have had 60 inches would have been the exact dimensions, but I wanted a tub to actually sit there because I didn't trust building a wall without having it. Here's the other thing is the electrical. I just cut all the wires off. I don't remember what any of them are. So today I will do some deductive reasoning, figure out what goes where, and rehook up all the wiring in the bathroom. So that's what I get to do today. And she will do some laundry. Thanks, baby.
Yeah.
All right, first matter of business is I have to split all of these. And then I will have to connect them to another wire, which is kind of a bummer because then I'll need a box that they can, that it's accessible to that connection. So I'll have a bunch of boxes just up here at the top above where I will have the eventual outlet or switch, which is okay. It's not the end of the world, but it's not fun for drywall particularly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it feels good to do electrical correct. All right, so I found out that the power to the room comes in from here. It could come from this thing, come up and go straight here. But instead they looped it all the way over there and now it's got to come all the way back, which we did. So the power comes in here, boom, box for connection, goes down here, up here, another connection, and then up around the ceiling behind my head and to over here. And from there, I think we're hooking up the, I'm gonna hook up the light switch is how it's gonna go.
Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Girls hit you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have one more box. That box right up in here. Then we are done with all this electrical and we can get the insulation in and wrap the room. And I thought this would be a lot harder than it was. Pretty proud of myself, I won't lie. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I present to you a wired room. This bad boy's got power, and this bad boy's got power. That's all the outlets I have. It took me like 3.5 hours. Well, no, wait, like 4 hours probably to wire that room. There was some funky stuff going on, guys. For only having 2 switches and 2 outlets, I had to put in 10 boxes. 10. I know it sounds like I'm not wiring it correctly, but here's the deal. I wasn't gonna reach up into the ceiling and rewire stuff. Wasn't gonna do it. So I used the wires that were hanging down and I had to make a junction box. So there'll just be a bunch of random junction boxes all over this bathroom. Whoops. Guys, look. That's some plastic wrapping. We weren't very good at it, but we got it done. Vapor barrier, check. Bathtub buying, check. Electrical work, check. Here we go, bathtub. We're putting you in this week. We will see you next week. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I've been playing music, copyrighted music, full albums, actually, just because I enjoy it more. And don't forget, knowing what you're doing, overrated.